2 words. Hyper relays. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Toxoids in our Heralds of the Dark Nova series. We are finally producing decent amounts of crystal, which means we can build hyper relays. And I built a bunch of construction ships for this exact purpose. So it is time to get that done. We do, of course, need alloys to make it happen. We are sending our ships back after thoroughly destroying the psionic entity in the previous episode. Probably a little bit of overkill, to be honest. We are sending them back to rest and recoup. Let me quickly go ahead and buy... I've got a number of things that I can do here. Let's see. Let me sell some of those so that I can buy some alloys. And I would like... Let's go ahead and build a crew gestation chamber. And then I want an additional shipyard and an additional anchorage there. Now, we have access to tachyon sensors at this point. We can upgrade the speed of our physics research. So... I am going to go ahead and research this colony development speed increase while our fleets rebuild. We are very close, though, to unlocking the L gate.
Construction complete.
On solar sails, we have found the wreckage of an archaic spaceship of unusual design. Instead of using propulsion similar to that of modern ships, the craft relied on large sails unfurled in the vacuum of space. Presumably, the ship harvested solar energy and drifted on the solar winds created by starlight. We should dig deeper. We also have the rubricator to deal with. So it's like, do we do the rubricator first, or do we do the L cluster first? You know? I kind of feel like the L cluster is the bigger priority. All right, which resource did we just finish? Destroyer hull points plus 10%. Nice. I think it's probably a good idea to have Railgun level 3 researched. We still have a number of upgrades to do. Relic activation is possible. Let's see. I think Blade of the Huntress is probably the best option right now. We're starting to get our ships replaced and replenished. Okay, let's see what more we can do here. Clone vats, that seems like a really good idea, but I'm still focused on making sure that we're producing enough of the various special resources. So, hang on. So this is just reducing the total number of districts I can build here. I can still, for example, build alloy foundries. Let's go ahead and build alloy foundries there. Build more crystal mines here. Perfect. Upgrade you. Oh yeah, we need some additional hive districts, clearly. Probably need to go ahead and buy a little bit. Let's see. Tarkstain needs... Yeah, we can upgrade you. Build another industrial district. I will go ahead and build another silo because I replaced some elsewhere in order to get some crystal production going.
Anomaly found.
Go ahead and research it. Alright, so the Guardian Station is building the shipyard and anchorage that will help speed up the process that I'm dealing with right now. Meanwhile, hang on, let's see what other hyperlanes we can build. Because we're at that point where we can finally do that. Yep, hyper relay.
Ships upgraded.
Sleeping crystal nest. The trapped asteroid is in fact a crystalline being's nest. It is good that we didn't keep digging, for it seems like we agitated the creature hibernating inside. If we do nothing for a while and study it from afar, it should settle down. What can we learn from it? Oh, you know what? I completely forgot about this. And we still haven't discovered the system that remnant is in. That was a long time ago. Oh, I forgot about the terraforming situation here, too. I've been sitting on this, haven't I? Let's resume the process. Why not? Habitability is not a huge concern for us, so we'll see how that goes. Gateway travel. We do have a gateway in our territory. I think it's time to activate the L gate, though. 31 months remaining.
Ships upgraded.
Let's do this. Let's just frickin' do it. Okay, and very importantly, I want to make sure that these upgrades are done. Let's sell off some of our excess of these resources. I don't want to sell my excess crystals because we need lump sum crystals in order to... Wow, that was a lot cheaper than I thought it would be. We need lump sum crystals in order to build the hyperlanes. So, let's see. River's Edge, Standing Edge. Yep. Okay. Couldn't build a whole bunch of those yet, but we'll start getting some additional platforms built. So, this is a little bit of a rush job. I just realized there's some mining stations I can build for the living metal that I have in my territory. So, let's make sure that I've harvested all of that I can. Gonna build those hyperlanes. Okay, you're done. So what were you doing before? Levenbank, you need to go assist research, please. Alright, so they are already quite close. How are we doing? It's going to take 29 months, so it's going to be a while before we're completely ready. So they will be in position. Marvels of Medicine. The Ullyxr Exalted Forge crew have identified the derelict tanker in orbit of Nethyscal 2 as an advanced medical research vessel. Its construction suggests it was created by the same aliens who built the wormhole destabilizer in the Termana system, and like the station, it has been abandoned for quite some time. While most of the tanker's data systems have suffered irrevocable degradation, Obstain Adenmost has recovered the molecular structure for a remarkable neuroregenerative agent from on board. The agent appears to work via transfusion and should serve to significantly increase the generation of neurons, axons, and synapses in its recipient. If modified to suit Ullyxr neurology, this agent should notably improve the learning capacity of any Ullyxr exposed to it. So neural tissue engineering and a 30% boost. Okay, so we have to get...
Construction complete.
We have to get this system's territory fully researched here. But we're almost there. Alright, lots of projects finishing up in a short period of time there. Alien entity identified. A tubular alien entity has entered orbit of Rathlin. With no warning or explanation, it appears to be moving without engines or thrusters, gliding in complete silence through the void of space. Cylinders rotating ominously. Though it has yet to display any signs of aggression, it refuses to acknowledge our hails. Our military advisors warn that it may pose a considerable threat to the inhabitants below and implore us to engage neutralization protocols. Our scientists, however, plead that we instead learn from this remarkable piece of technology. We will study it. An enigmatic guest. Research that. Alright, so... Star Fortress upgrade is done.
Ships upgraded.
Standing Edge.
Construction
We're going to
complete.
try and get as many platforms built as we can. By chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this moon. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains no message. Could it be a distress transponder? Find out for me. Let me also look really quickly. What was I going to check? Literally left my head just now. An important step for the L-gate process. How much closer are we? We're 25 months away. Okay, we'll just let it keep going. I'm nervous about the L-gate opening up and like the freaking Grey Tempest piling out. All right, so our second fleet is about to be at full strength. All right, so we need more gas first and foremost. Alloy foundries. Let's do some additional food production. And then alloy foundry is probably a good idea here as well. Done.
Accretion complete.
Mummified pilot. The mummified remains of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species have been found drifting in high orbit over Nthyscal 3b. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit complete with a helmet and may be a fighter pilot that ejected in some ancient battle only to be forgotten and left behind. Our study of the corpse has provided some interesting data. A tragic fate. Okay, so let's go ahead and build that starbase.
Accretion complete.
And you need to... trying to think of what the best planet for them to assist would be. Eskrick, Tarkstain, Arnvoss, Castor. It's Grimvoss, right? Yeah, it's Grimvoss. So go assist research there, please.
Special project
The
complete.
enigmatic cache. Despite extensive research, the enigmatic cache and its origin are still shrouded in mystery. Though it is definitely not organic in nature, it is not entirely machine either. It appears to be preoccupied mainly with the gathering, storing, and encoding of data. Its surface is covered in hundreds of thousands of minuscule scratches and dents in which we have discovered traces of a compound that is alien to our galaxy. Intriguing. Maybe it came from the galaxy that exploded that brought us here. Maybe it followed us. Is it stalking us? Do we have a stalker?
Research complete.
I feel like we might. All right, railgun. Nice. Ugh. Oh, these are all good. Yeah, plasteel armor. Let's get that done, because that's 9 months. We have 19 months until the L-gate's done. The only downside is... yeah, these ships need to incorporate the upgrade. Because that's not a hit point change. That is an actual armor upgrade that needs to be installed. Okay, let's go ahead and build some additional stuff here. We'll do a black hole observatory. How's that station? Oh, I remember what I was going to check now. I was going to look at this. Yeah. I think around the time I get the L-gates to open up, we'll make sure we activate as many of those as we can. All right, so upgrades are going through. Senate is now in session. The readied shield. Diplomatic weight from fleet power. Huh, yep. That's happening. That is absolutely happening. I can tell that my mineral surplus is dropping somewhat. Just from all the stuff that we're building. So what I want to do is make sure that I continue to have enough minerals coming in. Build the mining stations. And also, let's go ahead and colonize. Forgefall. Love it. It shall be called Forgefall. Plasteel armor. Good. Okay. Let's go for the habitability jump, because that could help across the board. I'm going to give the order to upgrade all the ships. And I think we're pretty close to the... Yeah, we're 9 months away from the Algate unlocking. I'm not liking this situation. This upgrade's not happening fast enough. Do you not have 3? Yeah, I should have had 6 star bases built here. Can you hurry up, please? Pretty please.
Ships upgraded.
And of course, you're not completely done. How close are we? 5 months. How long is this upgrade going to take? Oh, okay, I get it.
Accretion complete.
This is not good. You know what? Go. I need you guys there. Get over there. They'll be there in a few months. Yeah, they might not get there in time. If the Grey Tempest pour through. Opening the L cluster. Our scientists are now confident that our knowledge of the L gates and the technology behind them is sufficient to abort their maintenance cycle. If the attempt is successful, the L gate in the Mauve Truthsayer system should allow immediate access to the distant L cluster. As the maintenance cycle ends, any additional L gates in the galaxy will likely become operational within a matter of years as their self-correcting software readjusts. Still, this will give us a significant head start to explore the cluster without interference. Okay, wait. There's still a project. All right, so you guys go finish your upgrades then. Perfect. I forgot that there was a project after that. That is good. Let's pause for just a moment. We want some additional mineral production, because now it is true we have not enough minerals. Well, we have enough, just they're not coming in fast enough. Yeah, let's go for... I'm tempted to go for that research boost. Let's do chemical plants. Ooh. I hear more good music. Alright, so these upgrades need to finish. It's going to take them a moment. Habitability +5, very good. Mining station +10. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for that, because it seems like that's an obvious upgrade that we need.
Ships upgraded.
Oh, I need a science ship present too? Oh, interesting.
Special project complete.
The aborted terraforming process on Kiln Edge has finally been completed after seeding the atmosphere with billions of terraforming nanites. The alien bioengineering machinery has significantly altered conditions on the moon's surface. The ecosystem and climate have both stabilized, and a new alien biota adapted to this climate has been introduced. Let's see what we ended up with. An Arctic world, which is perfect, because we're made for Arctics. Like, it's fine. It's totally fine. Holy crap! All right, so hang on. I'm realizing that we still have... Yeah, we need to apply this template.
Situation log.
It's going to take 8 months, but we need to go ahead and apply it. All right, so that worked out flawlessly in our favor, just through sheer happenstance. Ferrathon can build additional things now. Yeah, target uplink computer, very nice. Build a listening post, please. Yeah, so this is actually going to work out pretty well, all things considered. I'm going to send you. I can't believe we already have access to it. That's what's crazy. I haven't even gotten warning that anyone else is close. Oh, such good music.
Growing colony lattice. Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded. Innovation roll.
Sometimes you just gotta shut your mouth and listen to the music, you know? Never gets old. Alright, you come down and finish that research. Meanwhile, we have some hyper relays to build. So satisfying. We're able to build so many at once. I'm just going to build them everywhere. I'm not paying too much attention. Oh, there's another science ship just sitting here inactive. Why are you not helping Leavenbank's research? Somebody else is already helping? Okay, well, in that case, you go help here, please. Unplanned. All right, genetics. Can remove beneficial traits and add detrimental traits, or clone vats produce an additional 1.5 monthly. Yeah, let's go ahead and say we can remove those traits. God, look at all those construction ships going to town. So now that we have those building, things are going to get really interesting. We have a science ship on the way down to open that gate, and this could be a bit of a cliffhanger, because I'm looking at the episode clock going, oh boy. So we'll see how this goes. Can I go ahead? Yes, I can. Let's get some upgrades done. All right, the Kelazon are becoming more militaristic. I feel like I've already gotten that notification.
Ships upgraded.
All right, so the Maw of the Truthsayer itself is 24.7k. So anything that comes through our L gate, they're going to have hell to pay. It's not going to be an easy fight.
Ships upgraded.
I will make it difficult for them. All right, so the hyperlanes are currently being built in all of those systems by all of those construction ships. All right, mining station output plus 10%. Orbital ring is probably a good idea soon-ish, but for now, I want to go ahead and improve point defense. So let's go ahead. Let's research flak cannons. Imbued purpose. Yep. Oh, nice. Building will be easier in that sector then. Okay. Go ahead and build. Let's see. I need to buy a bit more. So we're slowly and surely going to get those installed. All right, Gene Warrior Army is done. Yeah, I do need to learn how to clear volcanoes. That's been a problem for a bit. Standing Edge is done, so viewed purpose. We're actually we're over halfway in terms of the amount of defense platforms that the Maw of the Truthsayer can support.
Accretion complete.
So we will see how this goes. This might be a killer cliffhanger, I'm telling you right now. Because the science ship is activating the L-gate. It's 50% done. Hang on, let's go ahead and get a few more of these built wherever we can. Alright, the only thing I'm lacking is the alloys to do this. How am I doing on gases? I'm fine. Holy crap. I'm also fine on crystals. So I'm going to go ahead and... Well, I can't sell crystals. That's the thing. I have to try and remember that. Build a hyper relay. Alright, well, what we'll have to do is move some of them to places where it makes sense to build hyper relays, because we just don't... I need to wait to let some of these come in. Alright, how are we doing? 68, 69, nice. Alright, planetary supercomputer, let's see. I'm nervous. Alright. If it's the Grey Tempest, we're going to have to kick their butts real hard. And I think there's a certain ship configuration you need to fight the Grey Tempest. Alright, so did we get... What just got passed? The readied shield. I think that was probably good for us. I seem to remember it being good.
Special project.
Okay, well... Our technicians managed to lift the lockdown from the L-gate near Maw of the Truthsayer, but as soon as a permanent link was established to the L-cluster, a massive incoming subspace surge was detected. We were able to restrict this potential invasion force from using our gate, while still retaining access for ourselves. Unfortunately, the oncoming surge was diverted to the other L-gates in the galaxy. Strange vessels consisting of nanites are pouring through these now fully active gates, attacking everything in sight. All attempts to communicate with these machines have failed. In the wake of their passage through the L-gates, we have detected a repeating subspace transmission emanating from the L-cluster. Put the message on screen. Decoding repeated automated subspace transmission. Establishing translation matrix. Alert. Message is heavily corrupted. Attempting reconstitution of message fragments. 3 message fragments partially recovered. Access fragment 1. We are the architects of the Galactic Gateway Network. If you are receiving this transmission, then we can only hope that you are not too late. Perhaps one of our message buoys somehow slipped past the and escaped the cluster before it was closed off. Do not, repeat, do not restore access to the dormant gateway in our star cluster. Under no circumstances must a stable connection be formed between the and the galaxy at large. For the sake of all civilization, our cluster has to remain under permanent quarantine. Access Fragment 2. In an act that will inevitably doom our civilization, we have deliberately isolated our home cluster to prevent the spread of the Nar Deshav, the Grey Tempest. These self-replicating nanomachines were instrumental in the construction of our gateway network, but when their had concluded, we found that they would no longer accept our commands. Through a hidden backdoor, our managed to recall the machines to our home cluster, but this security hole has since been plugged. When they started harvesting our planets for materials, we knew it was only a matter of time before. The main facility is the key. All of their are routed through its subspace array, and without it, they cannot function. Unfortunately, all of our attempts to disable it have failed, and we can no longer muster the forces to another assault. If the quarantine of our cluster has failed, you must destroy this facility. As long as it remains, the Grey Tempest will continue to surge unabated throughout the galaxy. We are truly sorry for unleashing this horror. In our hubris, we end communications. On that cheery note, we're 30 minutes into the episode, and if I start fighting the Grey Tempest now, I'm not going to stop. This is the end of a recording session. I must stop here. Forgive me, Legion, but we will resume tomorrow on schedule and fight the frickin' Grey Tempest. I'm not even going to unpause it because they're going to pour through this gate, or at least I feel like that's what's about to happen. So I do have some fairly powerful ships. I just need to remember how I need to configure my ships in order to fight them. and that might take an attempt or two. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 3 p.m., US Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.